Willie D Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'm gonna let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime, in the between time, I'm gonna give some shots out to the early birds, starting with Tracy Renault. What's up, Zyro? What it do? Mia. What's up, Philly? Christopher, who is that? Christopher Daggins. What's up? Tony Gray. Mike Dan. What it do? Set the soundtrack. Hebrew Israel. Yeah, okay. I hear you. We'll address it. Patrick Castile Jr., what up? Maureen Stein. Marlon Reed. Bruce Wayne, what it do? What's up, FaZe Will? I see you, Sheila. What it do? T Mayo, I see you, Cool Cup Media. What up? What's up, Randy Cook? Andrew G. Third. Birmingham, United Kingdom, the UK in the house. What's up? What's up to my international people? What's up, Oscar Garcia? That's good we got the international people in the house because they need to hear this shit too. Everybody need to hear this. It don't matter if you're from Houston or LA. Everybody need to hear this. No matter where you're from. Roxbury is in the building. Detroit, I see you. What's up, Sonia Murphy? All right, fam, I'm going in. So, hold on a second. Back in November, my homeboy, Jay Prince, invited me to his birthday party. I accepted the offer, number one, because that's my homie. Number two, it's a big deal. It was his 60th birthday. He asked me to be there, knowing that he would not have if I wasn't somebody important to him. I knew it was a big deal for him. So I went to Belize to support him. I'm not a water type person. I don't like boats and stuff, but I went there for him. While there, I saw Big U. Video comes out about what's going on in Belize. And this dude decides to make a video trying to put me on blast and, some other folks on. In fact, y'all know it is. Whack 100, man. He makes a video to try to put me on blast, right? Dude reads my indictment, my federal indictment from 2009, calls me a snitch. If you know anything about the streets, you know that when a person gets called a snitch, that's a really low blow. And it's the type of stain that you don't want on your name. So when somebody says that, that's a serious accusation. Now, he arrived to this conclusion because in his mind, I could have received up to 20 years, but I only did a year. So in his mind, that means I must be a snitch. I had to tell on somebody. Now, some of y'all, a lot of y'all really don't know me. So let me break it down for you. I'm 58 years old. I've been in Houston most of my life. I lived in Azerbaijan, in another country, like on the Caspian Sea, for 10 years. I lived in Paris for about 6 months. But most of my time has been in Houston. And you can't find one person anywhere. And I've been in the streets and I've done some real dirt in the streets. You can't find one person who can say that Willie D is a snitch. You never heard that in your life. So when he said it, it was so preposterous to me. I was like, it's disrespectful, but we're in the same business. I holler at him when I see him. No big deal. We men, we just, we have a conversation. When I see him, we'll have a conversation, no big deal. We get around to it. In the interim of me getting around to it, this dusty ass nigga from Houston decides to go. Well, he's not from Houston. He's from somewhere else. I think he's from Galveston or somewhere. But he decides to go on a full-out blitz, being disrespectful towards me, talking down on my name. Willie D need to answer whack. He need to say something. He making Houston look bad. Nigga, fuck Houston. Fuck LA, fuck Chicago, fuck New York, fuck Arizona, fuck all that shit where my people are dying and we ain't got no money, we ain't got no power, we don't own shit. This man is out here right now, rewriting history, rolling back civil rights 60 years. And you talking about Houston proud, this and that, man. Say, man. Now, that don't mean fuck the people in Houston. That's my people. My people is my people. I love Houston. I love the people. I got family in LA. I got family in New York. My daughter lives in New York. I got family damn near all over this country. So it's never disrespect to the people. But the city that we don't own these airports. We don't run these federal buildings. We don't run these courts. We don't run law enforcement. We don't run none of this shit. You think I'm going to crash out for something I can't leave to my children? For something that does not affect me in any type of way? That sounds like something a youngster would do. When I was a child, I behaved as a child. When I became a man, I started behaving like a man. And I put those childish ways aside. This dude decides he want to talk shit about me. Somebody who is fully accomplished, who, if not for my contributions along with my fellow bandmates, Brad, Scarface, Bushwick Bill, Reddy Red, Lil J, we might still be one of those cities waiting in line, waiting for our turn to get in the rap game. Now, you can say what you want to say, but we started it. You put it in your raps. I put it on the map. Now, this dude, let me show you this uncivilized mutt. Let me show you who I'm talking about, fam. Look at this nigga. This sucker every day gets online with his crippled ass cane and talks down on everybody in Houston. Every rapper in Houston, every male rapper in Houston. he gets online and talk down on. He got something slick to say about everybody. Who is this nigga? Nobody, a nothing ass nigga. But let him tell it. He a bad motherfucker. Let him tell it. He's a gunner. Nigga, I do it. I go there. I do it. I do. Woo, 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 woo. All that tough talk. Like children do, youngsters do. When you've done it already, when your record is documented, it's like I said, they got your record in the store, you fucking clown. They got my record downtown. You don't have to brag about it, and you don't want to brag about it. It is what it is. And if a sucker want to find out, all they got to do is stick their neck out. So he gets online every day and got something negative to say about every rapper in Houston. Like he's some type of moral authority. Like somebody made him the hip hop police in H-Town. He's some type of moral authority. He always in somebody else's business. Just like a lot of these dudes out here on the internet. They got something to say about everybody's business. Always speaking on shit that ain't got nothing to do with him. He just made a video talking down on Michael 5,000 watts. Say what you want to say about Michael 5,000 watts, but he made his contribution. Ain't none of us perfect. We all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God and our parents' expectations. So ain't none of us perfect. We all of us got blemishes on our record. But to wake up every day and your motivation be to talk down on other black men, that's a special type of hypocrisy when you try to uphold yourself as somebody who is a uniter. You try to pretend to be a uniter, but you really are a divider. He got something to say about everybody's business. Look at the background. This sucker got a damn air conditioner in the window. That's what he mad about. That's why he mad. He mad because he didn't do nothing with his chance. I don't know this nigga from a hole in the ground. I've been in the game 35 years as a professional getting money. Before that, I was in the game 7 years doing rap battles, going from south side to the north side and back and forth. I'm in clubs and everything, night after night, trying to get on. The music that you hear in the clubs today, the music you hear in the clubs today, the rap music you hear in the clubs today, a big part of it was Willie D. Because you know what Willie D did that some of y'all didn't do? Willie D went up to them DJs and said, play that record or else. Now, that ain't no disrespect to the DJs because we need y'all. But understand, man, we had to get them records played. If the DJ didn't play those records, we couldn't have been able to move. We wouldn't have been able to do it. Somebody had to do it, man. So I did it. I took it upon myself. I need this record played, man. I'm going to lose my job. You want to lose your job or you want to lose your teeth? My shit is documented, man. Don't wait till I'm, not in the streets every day and knocking fools out on a daily basis and, handling business and running companies and all this stuff to try to all of a sudden think, oh, I think he wounded. I think he a little weak. Let me go try him. You gonna lose, sucker. I'm on an entire different level. The way I move is on an entire different level. I address situations and issues at my convenience, not yours. When I get ready to address something, that's when I address it. I don't work for you, chump. Who the hell are you? I've been in this game 35 years. I done asked a few people who didn't put the work in, who do they know you? No, I ain't never heard that nigga in my life. I ain't never heard him in my life. But he on the internet trying to be tough and misleading the youth. See, that's my biggest issue with a lot of these dudes. They are misleading the youth. The youth thinks that every single time you have a problem with somebody, you need to run on the internet and air them out. I wasn't even going to address this on the internet. I wasn't even going to address you, sucker, because I already know you a sucker. I already know you doing it for content. I already know that. You trying to use my name. You can't make money without saying my name. I looked at your views. You get more views when you talk about Willie D. So you just trying to get some views and get some money. You trying to get some shine. You trying to come up off another man's name. You a po hustler. That's what we call niggas like you, a po hustler. You the type of dude that sit back and watch another dude what he got. And you try to think of ways to get it from him, not get it with him, or have him to show you how to get it. If you wanted some game, if you wanted to get some subscribers, I could have helped you out. You could have reached out and I could have told you how to do it, as opposed to trying to come up against me. I could have showed you how to get off them 7,000 subscribers you got. I could have showed you how to do it. But now you got in your feelings, you got emotional and thought you're going to come at the big dog. Well, the big dog still bite. And it's a vicious ass bite. It ain't nothing tender. Your ass going to bleed when I bite. So trying to call yourself a unifier while at the same time being divisive is counterproductive. It's an oxymoron. You can't claim to be a unifier and a divider at the same time. You can't claim to care about Houston and at the same time do things to try to destroy Houston. You got a problem with Slim Thug? Call Slim Thug. He ain't hard to find. You can walk up on Slim Thug because Slim be everywhere. He ain't hiding like you. You got a problem with Lil Kiki? Call Kiki and tell Kiki what's up. Hey, man, it's the problem. You got a problem with Michael Five? Call him. You can't because they don't know who the fuck you are. You are a nobody in the grand scheme of things in hip hop. You ain't did nothing. You are a legend in your own mind. The only people who are following you are people who don't know. Now, I'm not going to shit on all your subscribers because I'm sure some of them just don't know and some of them trying to see what's going on. But the rest of y'all can eat a fat one. Y'all just like them. This is the only way dudes like this dude right here, the only way dudes like this dude right here can have any type of voice is if it's other dudes who think like him. It's other dudes who carry themselves in an anti-man fashion. Let me ask y'all something, fam. What do you call a person who is always in somebody else's business? What do you call that person? Messy. Messy. You got a lot of messy dudes on the internet. They don't bring nothing of value to the table. They bring nothing of value to the community. They are not builders. They are destroyers. They bring nothing positive. All they bring is their bitterness, their anger, because of their shortcomings. They sit around and try to target other Black men who have done something, who have made a name for themselves, who are moving forward. They use other Black men's names every day. That's all they talk about is other Black men every day. Now, I'm not saying that Black men who are in positions of power and who have status are above reproach. I'm not saying that these Black men, including myself, cannot be criticized. But to try to criticize me when you are at the same time being divisive and you're doing things that are anti-productive, while at the same time you're acting like you are pretending to bring value. You are pretending to help somebody. How are you helping? Let me ask you something, sucker. How are you helping the community by talking down on rappers? How did that help? How does that help the community? How are you helping the community by being in every damn body's business? Anybody got a deal? It went back. Yeah, man, he a sucker because he made this. Man, he kept the money. See, Houston ain't big enough. Yeah, let me tell you, man, let me cripple ass nigga, you better sit down somewhere for your ass fall down somewhere. Always talking about gunplay. We know you can't fight. We know that for a fact. This right here, we know you can't handle that. And talking about gunplay, who can't do gunplay? This nation leads the world in gunplay. Little kids, 5-year-olds can squeeze triggers. You ain't proving nothing by squeezing a trigger. That don't make you tough. You might be tough if you had some hands, but we know you ain't got no hands. Yeah, you got hands. You got hands to hold that damn crutch, that damn stick that you have. That's it. Talking all tough, talking about how everybody deals with this and that. Got something slick to say about Rap-A-Lot all the time, talking about Rap-A-Lot. Yeah, because Pimp C, R.I.P. Pimp C. Pimp C wouldn't be fucking with you talking down. He wouldn't fuck with you. That was my partner. That was my little brother. Pimp C wouldn't fuck with you. I know that for a fact. If he did in the past, he wouldn't right now, not the way you moving. I know that for a fact. Pimp C ain't have no problem picking sides. And we all know what side he would have picked if he was still here. Man, because, I got out, man. See, I'm in jail. I'm making calls. I'm making calls in jail. And I'm making a call, in jail. I'm in jail, they trying to figure out who is this nigga in jail making calls and woo woo woo. And and I get home, man. I find out they trying to take Pimp C's song. We had a verse from Pimp C and Rap-A-Lot, Red come and tell us we can't put the song out. And I'm like, what, nigga? We real, nigga. We real out here. We real. We some real niggas up, man. We hurt, nigga, man. I'm like, man, you don't know, boy. Man, shut up. If you so real, why you let Jay take your music? And you ain't do nothing about it. If you so real, you a hitter. Hit. No, you didn't hit. You went in, you get. You got raped. we ought to believe your side of the story. You so hard. He's so hard. He's so real. But he let another man take something from him, and he didn't give him the business. And we supposed to believe 20, 30 years later, you real. What you gonna do, what you would have done. Let me explain something to y'all, man. It's a lot of dudes talking slick about me right now on the internet. That's what happened when you become one of the big dogs. They gonna target you. But it's only on the internet because I know and they know they would never run up on me with that mess. They know that. Now, I'm not looking for no trouble. I really don't want no trouble because conflict is costly. Even when you win, you might lose. Read between the lines. Even when you win, you might lose. Conflict is costly. Now, if you're back up against the wall and you ain't got no choice, you do what you got to do. But I'm not going to be addressing every one of these suckers that got something slick to say. I heard what you said, Anton. Yeah, I heard y'all with your little panel discussion. Yeah. Let me explain, and let me say this. I've had my share of women. You can't find one woman on this planet that I ever dealt with that would call me a simp. They might call me some other words, but they ain't gonna say simp. I never put a woman's happiness before my own happiness. Now we can be happy together, but it's gonna have to be some reciprocation. We're gonna have to look out for me, I look out for you. But ain't gonna be no, and look, ain't gonna be no misusing. I don't rock like that. So a lot of these dudes, they be talking, they just be running their mouth. They don't know what the hell they talking about. They don't know me. They don't know me at all. All they know is what they gather from these YouTube videos. They can go listen to some music and be like, oh, you. That's it. That's all they got. As public of a person I am, I'm a very private person. So I'm not jumping on the internet telling people all my business and all this. So when a dude says something, if it is true, it's public knowledge. I don't hang around with suckers. I don't hang around rats. So when a dude is running their mouth or whatever, they don't know, they're not talking to me. They're not talking about me. So when somebody says, well, why you ain't answer whack? Well, you should say something back to whack. You got to say something. Say something. So we're going to go back and forth, just he's on the internet. Sound like, so I'm just going to just start talking on the internet back and forth like a woman. Any of you youngsters out there listening, understand this. Men don't argue with women. Understand that. I wasn't even going to address this. Not on the internet. I was looking forward to seeing you in traffic. But since you kept on making video, kept on, okay. Let me let these people know, because, and it ain't for you. It really ain't for you, chump. It's really for the youngsters. It's really for the youngsters so they can understand how a man moves. All that tough talking tough and making threats and all this type of stuff, that ain't how it go. If you're going to do something, you just do it. You don't make no threats, you just do it. You don't let your enemy know what you're thinking and how badly you want to get at them. You don't do all of that. That ain't how it go. You don't get online and start running your mouth and talking about what you're going to do, because now you're giving the people evidence if something go down. You don't do that. So I'm really speaking to the youngsters. That's why I started off by saying, y'all come on in from it don't matter where you're from. Come on in. Because Houston is big enough to get this information. But it ain't big enough for a rat to hide. Not for a long time. Not for a long time. Rat called you a snitch. Man, you got to say something. You got to say something. Rat called you. You know, dude calling me a snitch is like somebody calling me a car. You know, you might as well call me a snitch. You might as well call me a box of rocks. You might as well call me a bed, you know, a bridge. Because that's how it rolled off me. I know you ain't talking to me. I ain't never snitched on my sisters and brothers. When we were growing up, I ain't never snitched on my sisters and brothers to get out of an ass whooping. And my mama used to whoop ass. I ain't never snitched on my sister or brothers, my sisters or brothers to get out of an ass whooping. I would take it. But while I'm on this snitch thing, I am going to, hold on, let me do something right quick. All right. While I'm on this snitch thing, this is what I do. I will electronically transfer anybody in the world $100,000 if you can produce one person who claims that I snitched on them and provide documentation. Because my name, ain't nobody name on my paperwork. Ain't nobody name on my paperwork nowhere. Where somebody's name was on my paperwork, we both stayed down. We both held it down. They tried to get him to flip on me. They tried to get me to flip on him. We both came out there walking out the doors like bosses. You can't find it. It don't exist. That's the problem with the internet. A pair of lips will say anything. You dudes like this dude. Let me be specific, because I came here to speak on this dude right here. To speak on this cantankerous, bitter, old bum, old dusty man, broke, disgusted. Life has failed him. His plan did not work out to be a rapper or an executive, whatever the hell he wanted to do. It didn't work out. He ends up a person on the outskirts of success. He thinks that he's made more contributions than he actually have. He thinks because he knows a few people and he was in the studio for a couple of sessions that he did something major. We don't know you. You've done nothing. The reason why the legends I call today don't know you. They don't know your name because they don't know who your ass is. They've never heard of you. Them little 7,000 subscribers you got, every last one of them should unsubscribe immediately, but they not, because like I said, some of them are hoes just like you. Some of them are cowards just like you. Some of them are bitter and they mad at the success of Slim Thug. They mad at Bun B's success. They mad at the fact that Willie D is successful. See, the difference between me and a lot of you dudes, there's a lot of differences, but one of the biggest differences is when I see black men doing good, I generally wish for the best. I hope them the best. I like seeing it. Makes me feel good. Even if I don't buy that team or I don't, get that triple Grammy opportunity like Killer Mike, I'm going to still call Killer Mike and say, congratulations, brother. You're looking good. I don't pick up the Grammy. I still call Chameleon and say, yo, man, congratulations. Well, actually, I didn't call Chameleon. My graphics designer, we had the same graphics designer. And my graphics designer called me and told me Chameleon I had won the Grammy. And I said, yeah, we won. Because I know when Chameleon I won, that was going to put more eyeballs on the city. So that was a good look for us. But this dude, look at him. Look like his breath smell like a sack of motherfuckers. All day, every day, talking down on black men. That's what he do. That's his hustle. Talking down on other black men, that's his hustle. That's all he do. That's why his ass ain't got no blessings. That's why his ass living in that damn trailer park, whatever the hell that is. Look at him. I can see it. I see the venom, the hatred for black men, no other men, just black men. Dudes like this dude, they proud of the wrong things. They proud that they shot somebody, usually another brother. They proud that they went to prison. They proud that they got some wheels on their car. They proud of their wheels. They more proud of their wheels than their kids. They proud of destroying the neighborhood. They're proud of that. When they should be proud of building, you should be able to cite somewhere where you contribute to building up your neighborhood. You should have something like that on your record. You should be proud that you avoided prison or caught a case, or if you did go to prison, they didn't get you again. You should be proud that you're a loving father who raised your own kids. And if your children ain't with you in the house, then you need to be proud that you pay your child support or they got everything they need and some of what they want. You need to be proud that when you see another man having things, your plan ain't to take what he have, but to be motivated by what he have to get your own. Be proud that you don't make decisions based off emotions rather than critical thinking. Be proud that you studied and passed that test, that you worked and got that promotion that you wanted, that you started a new business that could possibly create generational wealth. These are the type of things that we should be proud of. But instead, you got old bastards in their 40s and 50s, 60s, being proud of joining gangs, being in a gang, leading the youngsters off the cliff when they know that ain't the right way to go. They already been there. They already seen it. That's why they trying to avoid it. But they taking their experiences. Some of these dudes who've been to prison, what they're doing, they're taking their experiences and they're glorifying those experiences, trying to monetize them on social media. Instead of them saying, you know what? I know people going to call me a hypocrite, but I don't give a damn. I'm not going to be out here saying stupid stuff, leading the youngsters off the cliff. I'm going to give them the game. Now, they can accept it or they can reject it, but I'm going to give them the game. Now, these fools is out here making these youngsters think that it's cool to join the gang and represent it and all this stuff. It's cool to squeeze that trigger. It's cool to ride around with that chopper in the trunk. See, we talked about the chopper in the trunk in our music, in the Ghetto Boys music. We talked about the chopper in the trunk, but we also told you the consequences of having that chopper in the trunk. How your ass was going to get an automatic 5, 10 years, depending on how many felonies you already got. You might end up with a life sentence. They're leading the youngsters astray on purpose so they can pad their pockets. They just trying to get content. And the youngsters are falling for it because the youngsters are thinking, well, damn, he already did. He's old man. He's my elder, so he knows better than me. Plus, a lot of these dudes, they sound good. They sound like pimps. You know what I'm saying? They sound, it's like my girl Teslin Figaro said. Pimps, it's 3 P's, the pimps, the pastors, and the politicians. They all talk a good game. They talk a good game. So these dudes really sound like some pimps because they got that experience. And the youngsters, a lot of them, they just want to be fly. So if all the older dude got to do is jump on the internet and lie to them and make it sound fly to them. And they're going to get right behind them because they don't know no better. They ain't got no daddies. And their mama too busy trying to do what she got to do or whatever she's doing. They're unlearned, and they're getting the information from dudes who are unlearned. But they do know better. But they're leading the youngsters off a cliff. This dude right here don't do nothing but talk down every single day. Talk down on black men. Other black men every single day. This bum ass nigga don't do nothing but talk down on other black men every single day. He in somebody's business like a messy little hoe. He in somebody's business. And anybody that's listening to this dude, you are going to go fall right off the cliff with his ass. How could you even, I don't even know how these dudes sit around and listen to all that negative shit all day. How do you sit around and just hear somebody talk down all day? You ain't got no information for the youngsters to go out there and get some money, like get some money legitimately. You ain't got no information about them going to school and maybe furthering their education, handling their responsibilities, making sure that they avoid a life sentence. You ain't gonna tell them that if they're walking around with that pistol 9 times out of 10, they're gonna make a mistake with it. You ain't gonna tell them to stop worrying about what other men doing and focus on what they're doing. Look forward, not backwards. Again, talking that tough talk don't put no fear in me whatsoever. Let me let y'all see my face when I say that. Talking that tough talk don't put no fear in me whatsoever. Because anything that another man can do to me, I can do to him. Anything. So all that tough talk don't mean nothing to me. I know you're a coward. All that protection talk, man, that's all that is. These dudes be jumping on the internet, running their mouth with the idea or the hope that they'll never run into the real, that they'll never cross paths with that real one, because they know it's going to be a different story. It's going to be a totally different story. Now, they'll get on the internet, like I say, and lie, because a pair of lips will say anything. Talking tough, talking, they just talk. Just talk. Build something, man. Do something. You still got action. You still breathing. Go out and build something. You want to rap? Nah, I ain't going to help you. But anyway, go do something. Go do something with your life. Go to work. You got a job, anything? You got anything else you can do besides get on the internet and talk down about other black men all day? Well, I'm sure you got a job, because you ain't got enough followers to make no money on YouTube. So you ain't getting no money. So you probably getting disability. Probably ain't got no job. Probably sitting around collecting disability. Mad at the other rappers who didn't have to do that. Mad. Just sitting around mad. Mad. And wonder why you ain't getting blessed. Sitting around talking about other men all day long. It's a bunch of them too, fam. It ain't just him. It's a bunch of them. All day long. Just sitting around talking down on other black men. As if black men don't have enough damn issues. As if black men don't have enough enemies already. He in the same damn boat, socially, as the black men he talked down on. You got to be short bus, window licking slow to not pick up on when a dude is talking down, talking about everybody else being a divider. And he himself is guilty of the exact same thing. You got to be short bus, window licking slow to not recognize that. Walking around talking tough, trying to talk hard. We don't believe you. Trying to talk hard, laid back in a trailer park some damn where, talking tough. Yeah, come on, what's up with that tour? I heard you said something about a tour. How in the hell are you going to go on a tour, first of all? I was looking forward to the tour. I was looking forward to experiencing the tour. Like, how the hell you gonna go on a, you got 7,000 subscribers. How in the hell you gonna go on a tour? What kind of tour you going on? Like a tour at the Family Dollar store? You gonna go on, you going on a Family Dollar tour? Get out of here, man. We don't believe you. Miss Jazzy is in the building. What's up, Miss Jazzy? We don't believe him. These dudes be thinking it's sweet. They think it's sweet because they don't see me engaged in all that foolishness on a daily basis. They think it's sweet. They think oh, he's soft. Now he can got say, man, I do what I gotta do. And I do it at my convenience. I do it when I feel like it. Let me reiterate to you. There ain't a man made of woman. There ain't a man on this planet. I don't give a damn what he do for a living. I don't care if he sell dope. I don't give a damn if he's a jacker. I don't care if he's a teacher, whatever he is, whatever his lot in life, content creator, whatever the hell you want to call yourself, whatever it is, there ain't a man made of woman that scare me. Because I know for a fact, anything he can do to me, I can do to him. He got all this drama, all of this smoke for black men. It's all they talk about is black men. Talking down on black men all the time, every day. Talking down on black men. And then some of them got the nerve to talk down on black women. Oh, you a simp. So if you don't talk down on black women, you a simp. How you gonna not like black women or have a big issue with black women where you talk down on them every single day, but you still want to have sex with them? Sound like a slave owner to me. And don't tell me you don't want to have sex with them. Because if you had your choice, oh yeah, you'd absolutely have sex with them. Now, the truth is, a lot of black women ain't interested in y'all. And that's what you're mad about. You can't get the one you want. That's the truth. That's what you're mad about. Why the hell would I walk around and talk down on black? Why would I try to be contentious, go out of my way to be contentious with black women on a daily basis? That's as bad as me being contentious with a black man on a daily basis. Why would I do that? It makes no sense. Why would I call myself hating black women when I got a black daughter? Black men that have black daughters who hate black women are not qualified to raise a black daughter. Likewise, a black woman who hate black men are not qualified to raise a black son, and not even qualified to be able to claim that she loved her black father or her black brother or her black co-worker or friend or whatever. It don't make sense. Now, I know some of y'all, like you was raised in an environment where everything is right is wrong and everything wrong is right. So when I talk, it don't feel right to you. When you hear me talk, it don't make sense to you because you was conditioned to be a certain way. When you hear me talk, even though I might call out my own mistakes, The goal is to try to be better on a daily basis. But don't get it twisted. If I got to go there, I'm going to go there like any other man should go there. I'm minding my own business. But I'm going to get down for mine. 1,000. These youngsters out here getting their heads knocked off and committing suicide. They're out here getting their heads knocked off and committing suicide. And he ain't got nothing positive. Y'all ain't got nothing positive to tell them why you got their attention. You ain't got nothing positive to tell them why you got their attention. A lot of your followers are struggling to pay their bills. A lot of your followers are in toxic relationships. Where is the message to help them out and through their financial hardships? Where is the message to help these people? You got a platform. Where is the message to give them some news they can use, some information and instructions to help them navigate through this wild, crazy, beautiful world? Where is the information you claim, since they love you so much, the few followers or however many, if you got 1 million, whatever, if they love you so much, why aren't you giving them information to help them improve their life? Or are you just doing it for content? The fact that a dude will go out of his way and make a video of me talking about why I'm not answering another dude underscores the problem with some Black men. Why I'm not out there rolling around in the mud with somebody else. They're in the mud. I'm just want me to go roll around in the mud with them. I got bigger fish to fry. That's my time, fam. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. But keep your eye on be on the lookout. I'm putting a bolo out on this chump right here. Be on the lookout for this coward. You may not never see him because he's laying low, hide, never pop up. He ain't gonna put his, if he do, yeah, he might pop up somewhere and be popped right back in. Avoid this dude and people like him by all means. He tried to come off as a unifier, but he's really a divider. He tries to pretend that he's standing on some type of moral compass. But all this dude do is talk negatively every single day about other Black men. That's his hustle. While he online talking down, you need to be trying to figure out a way to step into the 21st century and get some damn central air and heat. That's what he need to be trying to do. Instead of being online talking down about other Black men, go brush your damn teeth And also get some whitening. Do something with that scrunchy ass beard. Dusty ass.